Hello everyone, welcome to the first view review. My name is Kaushal Magodia and today we are reviewing The Running Man. Running Man is based on a Stephen King novel. It is directed by Edgar Wright, starring Glenn Powell, Emilia Jones, Josh Brolin, Katie O'Brien, Michael Cera, Lee Pace, Daniel Ezra, Jamie Lawson, Coleman Domingo, Simon Haynes, Carl Gultzman, and William H. Macy. The story is based on a guy who wants to save his daughter, and it is a dystopian world, a future world, a game show. They bring out contestants, run from one location to another location without getting killed, and they are going to be getting shot by hunters. To help the hunters are the regular people. Contestants are going to be reported to the hunters, and the hunters are going to go there and then shoot them. And that's the movie, and that's the game. One thing that the game show does is to show the contestant as wild human being to the regular masses, so that everyone else in the world are looking for them. Funny enough and scary enough, they use AI to create fake videos of these contestants, the Running Man, to show how bad they are, how big of an asshole they are. That kind of riles up the public against them. So everyone is against them, and the only thing that helps the Running Man survive is their sense of survival. There are people that Glenn Powell, the Running Man, finds in his journey, who understands this shitty game this game show is playing with, not just with the Running Man but also with the mass people, and they help Glenn Powell to succeed in his mission. Let's talk from the good points. I think the movie is like really fun. There were like so many visual jokes that I found it really hilarious. There is product placing as well, but they have put the product placing with a big, like, with jokes as well. Like, there is a part where Michael Cera says something like really badass, and he's like, I'm like a fuel, like ready to explode, like ready to nuke, and then he drinks a monster drink right in front of the camera. I found that really cool, really enjoyable to watch. And the movie is, at least in the first half of the film, it's kind of filled with this kind of humor, and I found it really hilarious. So let's talk about the pacing first. I think the movie is really fast. That's the biggest critique that I have for this movie, is that just for the first viewer, it was too fast. A lot of information was being put down in a very short amount of time. A lot of things were just being said, and I wish that the movie was a little bit slow. I completely kind of blew off from the part where Michael Cera presses the button and calls the hunters on Glenn Powell. I'm like, why did you do that again? And they do mention it, like why he did that, and but it was like so fast that I couldn't really get, like, so why did you do that? I was confused about that. The motivation for these characters to do what they are doing is kind of like really rushed through, and not just the motivation but also all the other information is rushed through as well. And as you go right from the start, it is very get the feeling of, oh my god, Glenn Powell is in danger all the time. Everyone who sees Glenn Powell is gonna report to the hunters, and the hunters are going to be after him, and he's in danger. But then later on, we kind of start learning that the more chaotic Glenn Powell becomes, the more safe he actually is, because the show wants him alive so that he can cause more chaos. It's like that. So the feeling of, oh my god, you see a hunter, oh, he's going to shoot you, it kind of dissipates as the movie goes by. I kind of like felt like it took away the urgency for me, for the safety of my character that I was following, Glenn Powell. It took away, it did not give me a definite a reason to stay connected with that character, because the danger was kind of going away as you start realizing that there are so many times later on that Glenn Powell can get shot by people or the hunters. And they just don't shoot it because the leader of this game show, Josh Brolin, he doesn't let them shoot Glenn Powell. So I'm like, okay, I get it, but now the thrill is gone for me, you know. So that's what I felt like by the end of the film. So normally when you watch a movie or read a story, you see there is a character arc. You know, the protagonist goes through a change in his character, a change in his personality. He grows into this another human being by the end of the story that helps him overcome the what I would say like the obstacle that he's facing. In this movie, I would say the protagonist doesn't really go through major character arc. I What I saw from my perspective, I think the general public, who at least till the end of the movie, they were being fooled by this game show, by this big corporate game show, into believing what they were showing. And they had a character arc. They started, they started seeing through this game show and their AI generated videos and all that nonsense, and they start supporting the Running Man instead of hating him. So it's a really cool concept where the character arc is not the character, but it's you, the viewers. We start seeing through this done by this big companies, and we start seeing what is more healthier for us, you know. And I really really liked it. I think that's amazing. And yeah, just that's what I'm gonna take from this movie, at least, you know, by the end. Talking about the end, I was so excited by the end. You know, whatever happened, whatever Glenn Powell obviously was wanting to do, he does. I mean, spoiler alert, he does do that. And, the hero should win, or else, wow, we don't want a sad ending for a hero and, not accomplish his goals. He does accomplish his goals. But the part about the ending is that it was kind of anticlimactic. I don't know why, but it felt like, okay, is the movie done? You know, he accomplishes goals and boom, the movie is done. And the end credits, I kind of wish like the end credits has a really cool music. It wasn't that cool music, I believe. It was kind of lame for how the movie ended. Like I wanted it to end and just, end with a good music score, but it didn't happen. And I was kind of bummed. And I can feel that anticlimactic feeling from the audience, people who are sitting around me. We were like, oh, okay, is that it? Is that the ending to this amazing movie that I just saw? It felt like that. I don't know. There's this movie called what is this movie called? Let me look it up. Okay, the movie is called Caught Stealing, and yeah, in the end of that movie, when the end credits roll, they play this song called Rabbit Run, and it's a very high-paced, very upbeat, very fast song. It kind of matches the theme of the movie Caught Stealing, where the actor, what's his name? Where the actor Austin Butler is like running for his life, kind of a thing, and the movie ends with this music. I kind of wanted something like that for this movie, The Running Man, because the theme is so close to it. It's so high paced, there's so many things happening, so much action, so much crazy drama is going on, and then the movie ends with a not that like a sad kind of music. I at least kind of wanted the Rabbit Run music playing in the background or something similar to that. Yeah, that's kind of made it a little anticlimactic, a little lame ending for the movie. The movie is really good. The movie is really good, but yeah. So that's what I want to say about this film. It's really cool. On IMDb, it got 6.8 something, and I didn't check the Rotten Tomatoes, but yeah, you guys should definitely check out. There is a lot of fan service for anyone who is into Glenn Powell. And yeah, if you guys like Glenn Powell and he's really ripped, so yeah, that's going on for them. If you don't like action movies but you like Glenn Powell, you should watch that, because there is a lot of fun things to look in him if you want, if you like him as an actor and as a good looking human being. Yeah, thank you. That's my review, and I hope you guys like it. Yeah, thank you so much, and stay tuned for next video. Thank you. Bye.